Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from High Branch Brewing Company out of Concord, North Carolina. This is another beer in their Poke series. Sorry, switching up there. This one is with Guava and Passionfruit. And the Poke series is a series of their barrel-aged Berliner Weisses. I think they have bottled the regular one without fruit in it, but other than the standard one, all the other variants are different fruits. I've not had this one before, so I'm pretty excited to open it up. I will say most of them are very good. One or two were like amazing. A couple I didn't like as much. So they're kind of, I don't want to say hit or miss because they're definitely usually more on the pretty good side, but I've had some that were just weird, but I just didn't necessarily like the things that were in it. But passion fruit and guava sounds right up my alley, so I'm pretty pumped to drink this. It is 4.7 ABV, which I think is the standard for these. I think the other ones were the same ABV, so we'll crack it open and see what we got here. So you can see it pours a cloudy, darker golden color, almost like a light orange. It had a small white head that fizzled away pretty quickly, which is I would expect for this style of beer. Whew. So I definitely get a lot of tropical fruit. I would say it's actually probably more guava than passion fruit, but I do get both of them for sure. There's a little bit of a like oaky, like buttery oaky character, which I'm guessing is from the barrel. There's almost something that seems like a little bit of acetic acid, so I'm curious how tart this is going to be. But overall, it smells pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty tart. But it's only like, that's why I use the term tart instead of sour, because I know I said it smelled a little bit like acetic acid, but usually acetic acid is something that you get the effects of it are in the back of the throat. It burns going down. That's not this. This is like sucking on a lemon, like side of the tongue, mouth puckering, tart, not like burning the back of the throat. But man, does it make... Whew! That is tart. Damn. That's honestly one of the more tart beers I've had in a long time that didn't like burn my throat going down. And I don't think passion fruit itself, or guava for that matter, is very tart. So I think this is pretty much driven from the lactic acid in the beer itself. It does have a real. I think I said in the aroma it was more guava. In the flavor, I'm getting more passion fruit. To me, passion fruit and guava are kind of similar. The difference is passion fruit is more of a cleaner tropical fruit. It's a brighter type thing. Guava is kind of like stinky, and can be like kind of funky. In the aroma, I got more of that, and I thought that might have been more, from whatever mixed culture it was. But in the flavor, I'm not really getting it. Now that I go back, I'm picking up more of the passion fruit too. So I don't know if it's because my palate opened up a little bit. But the flavor, I'm not getting as much of that like that stinky wild funk that you get from guava. It's more like bright, juicy passion fruit. But there is a little bit of that acetic acid character too. Um, I don't know. It's tough because I do I like the flavor of the passion fruit. I'm a big sucker for passion fruit. I'll admit that. It does have a little bit of a grainy character on the back end. There's not. It's just kind of a shame because I don't really get any of the barrel character at all. I know I said I got like a little bit of oakiness in the nose, but I'm not getting any in the flavor. And I know, I think it says, yeah, I mean, it said it was 3 to 6 months, and but I'm guessing it's not. These aren't fresh oak, and they're not wine barrels. They're not fresh oak barrels. These are barrels that were used over and over again, probably. But there's really like no barrel character. It's kind of just like very, very tart passion fruit juice with a little bit of beer flavor thrown in, but it's not like super passion fruit flavor either. But I also don't want to say it's bland. It's just a really well balanced as far as the flavor goes, but it's so mouth puckering. Like I probably have no problem getting through this 500 milliliter because I like the flavor of it, but I can't imagine drinking more than one bottle of this. It's just so sour. Or tart, I guess is probably the better word, like I said, because it doesn't burn the throat. It's not like that. But it is just, it's like sucking on a lime. It is tart. So if you like really, really tart stuff, you'll love this. I still like it because I'm a big fan of passion fruit, and I still think it's pretty well rounded just in general as a beer. But I just don't know that I can. I don't know. I just don't see a reason that I would buy this again. To be honest, I think it was like $10 or something, so it's pretty reasonably priced if you like very tart beers. But I think if I want like a nice sour beer with passion fruit in it, there's other ways that I can get there without it being so crushing on the tongue. So I'm just gonna give this one a drink. Would I maybe get like an 8-ounce pour again if I saw it? Yeah, probably, but I don't think I'd buy a 500 milliliter again. Not, if this bottle was like $6 or something, then maybe, but it's more than that. And I'm not saying it's inappropriately priced. I just think for how much I like it, I don't know that it's worth buying again. It's definitely worth drinking. It's very, very tasty, but it's just so tart, so tart. But I know people that they want that like as sour as you can make it, and that if you're like that, then buy the hell out of this because it is very, very tart. Yeah, I mean, even though this is just a drink for me, I will say this is another pretty good quality beer from High Branch. It's just not necessarily in my wheelhouse where I would want to buy it again, but it's still really well made. So take it with a grain of salt. If you, like I said, if you like very, very sour stuff, if you like passion fruit a lot, I would still recommend it. Just not, I don't like it enough to buy it again, but it's still a good product. I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.